Hello. So it makes me very happy, and I feel very reassured that there are bees flying in and around the hive. On one hand, I feel very reassured by that because it seems to me as though there are at least, I don't know, like a dozen alive. At the same time, it makes me feel a little nervous because I am not wearing the habit or whatever it's called. I literally am just out here in a sweatshirt. And yesterday, when they were still in like the thick of their, I have no idea. They were in some sort of like dazed stupor from relocating. Oh, this makes me so happy. They're everywhere. I didn't suit up because it didn't seem necessary. But I don't know, now I feel like it might be. Okay. Sorry, I was just texting my neighbor who is the bee guru. So that is the restrictor. You can either make it bigger or smaller depending on how much access you want to give the bees. And so they're coming in and out of the top as well as the bottom, which is nice. I mean, it's reassuring. They know that they have options. Let's see. I may actually go ahead and just open this all the way. There we go. And I'll let Tom know. So I I just keep having this flashback to my girl, but fortunately I am not allergic, and yeah, this is great. This is fantastic. They're flying around, they're active, and I'm gonna pause this for a second just so I can double check and make sure with him that it is okay to be recording him.
It's not too cold. It's on the cool side, but it's not too cold. So they're surviving. And they're active, which is good. A lot of them are trying to get oriented themselves. You know?
Yeah.
Now, there's not much food, so it's good that we have food inside.
When I filled it initially, there was like, I want to say less than a half a centimeter, because I didn't want them to drown, and I wanted to double check and make sure that the guards were on the right way for the candy and the syrup, and they are on the right way. But then when I came and looked yesterday, it didn't look like much of a dent had been made. Do you think that? Yeah,
well, they may be also eating from the can. Remember, we still have a can. So, look, I mean, they seem healthy and they seem to be flying. You know, the problem is, don't use any pesticides on the dandelions.
Okay.
The dandelions kind of the first flowers that they get to. Once the other flowers come out, then you can get rid of the dandelion. But try to use as little pesticide as possible. It's not good for the bees.
Okay.
Okay. I think we'll leave that. They may take some of it. I don't know. We don't seem to be all that attracted to it yet. So,
do I need to? So when I looked in yesterday, there were still a cluster of bees on top of the queen cage. I mean,
well, that's what they do.
Does it not seem like they should have eaten through the? Oh, okay. So she just stays in there. She doesn't.
Well, she'll come out.
Okay.
They'll eat through it. Usually, you don't have to take off the marshmallow. They'll eat through it.
Okay.
So I think I would not disturb them right now. Let's see what happens. It should get warmer the next few days, which is good. I'm surprised they're not going for the helicopter. they kind of would be all over the place.
Do you think that maybe we should like move it on top of the other hive?
No, they'll find it. They'll smell it. So let's just see what happens. I mean, I've never started with a bare hive, completely bare, but 2011.
Yeah.
And since then we always had, frames that were reused, recycled. So that's the only kind of uncertain thing that I have. But I think they have food. They can use wax here if they want to harvest the wax. So I think they should be fine. I wouldn't disturb them right now.
Okay.
But if you want, we can open it up. But if you feel better, it's more for you than for the bees.
Yeah.
You want?
Would you mind?
Yeah, let me get
And then I opened the restrictors. I slid them. Don't open. Okay. Just kidding, you guys. Hee hee.
That's not bad. Let's open it up and yeah, you see, they are working on it. Let them work on the queen. I think you're in good shape.
Okay.
I mean, there's not that many actually in there.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, right? So I would just let them work on it. I don't see anything problematic.
It's felt like it was on pretty loose since I put the feeding tray in. So
yeah, let's leave it. Maybe the feeding tray prevented from going into the upper notch here.
yeah, I think that's why they have the second one on there.
Let's just wait it out. You see, the ones that stayed inside are dead because they froze.
Yeah.
During the night. It's just too cold for them. But there's not that many dead bees. You said there were lots of dead bees. Did you remove any?
No, I mean,
Okay.
so when I came out yesterday, there were like 5 on and around this.
Yeah, that's not.
But then I opened it and you saw the footage. It was, I don't know if like they were down in the trays or
They probably start working on the trays because they have to create the place for her to lay the eggs. That's their task number 1. I'm surprised they're kind of hanging on top of it. I've never seen them. I mean, I've never used a plastic box either, so I don't know how much that has to do. We've always had these wooden ones. I mean, they look crummy, but they work.
yeah, I mean, that's what everyone uses.
Yeah. I would just let it work. Again, there's nothing we can do right now to improve, and nothing looks kind of problematic.
Okay. Alrighty.
We'll clean this out. I'm surprised they're not all over this thing. But we'll see.
So what is my next, like what's our next step?
I will eventually would like to take this off.
Okay.
Let's take this off in a day or 2.
All right.
And then just close the top. But there's still a big swarm on the side here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would let it go until they start going down. It doesn't hurt anything, it's just a lot of space.
Yeah. And so I don't need to be concerned about them having food or being too cold. Okay.
I mean, if they refuse to eat it, that's nothing you can't do.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, very docile. some if you come.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, don't count them. Okay. They'll get more aggressive when they something in. I'll just let it go.
Alrighty, well thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Look, I mean, I have never dealt with a situation like that. You know, this plastic thing that I've never seen and completely empty.
Yeah.
But I think Francis went over the internet and checked what it is. It's fine. We should just let them do their thing.
Patience is not.
Look,
it's not.
Kind of
it's not a trait I
father,
was.
right?
Yeah,
So,
it's not a trait I was gifted with.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, well thank you so much, Tom.
Yeah, of course.
So, everything looks, I guess, as it should, excluding the big stamp I probably have on my forehead from this GoPro. So, I guess that's it for today. Over and out.